The final home game of any college football season is cause for celebration. Senior Day, a perfect way to celebrate and remember all of the accomplishments of this group of leaders. Welcome everyone to the shores of the Tennessee River, Neyland Stadium, home of the Volunteers. As we'll see a squad from the SEC, the Vanderbilt Commodores, taking on the #1 team in the land, the Tennessee Volunteers. For EA Sports, I'm Reese Davis, Jesse Palmer, and David Pollack with me. Guys, can't wait to get this started. And the Volunteers will kick it off to get us underway. He'll start the return inside his 5. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. This is what we expected. This crowd ready to make its presence known. They go to the ground. And he does a really nice job finding open space and making a good gain before the stop is made. This crowd trying to make life miserable for this offense. Trying play action. Nowhere to go. The ball's loose. The offense somehow fell on it, and they'll retain possession.
Good awareness by the offense. You never want to see the ball on the ground, but a nice job understanding you just got to jump on it and make sure you keep possession.
On 3rd and short, trying to impose their will and move the chains. Ripping off a pretty good chunk of yardage. They've got it out to the 41 with a first down. The Commodores come to the line with a new set of downs. Off the play fake on first down to throw. Under pressure, and down he goes at the 33. The first down sack pushes the ball back for this long second down.
This defense talked about it coming into this football game. We've got to affect the quarterback. We got to rally.
And he feels the heat coming and it burns him up. Another sack.
And they've been waiting for something good to happen with respect to getting after the quarterback, right? They're outside of the top 100 in the country in sacks per game, but finally now you see they're generating this pass rush. 3 sacks on the game so far.
All the way out across the 45-yard line, marking on bounds at the 46. And the Commodores will bring the punt team onto the field. The punter going to get his first work of the afternoon. And that is textbook instructional video. Out of bounds right around the goal line. So the Tennessee Volunteers offense has the ball for the first time. It's not often we focus on a matchup quite like this, but David, we have a couple of premier tight ends in this game.
And we've seen it recently, right? Ty Warren last year, Brock Bowers the year before. Like, you can build an offense around an elite tight end, and both of these schools do. The speed, the playmaking ability, the versatility. Palmer, I bet you wish you had a guy like this you could throw to.
You're right, David. I played with a lot of NFL guys at tight end, but none of them were as dynamic as these two right here. And you're going to see them get the ball in a variety of ways. We're seeing offense change in college football. And one of the biggest reasons is the versatility now at the tight end position, and these are 2 of the best in the entire country.
Back to throw, it's Aguilar. Steps away to find some room. Bought a little time, lets it go. Hauls it in. Breaks into the open. They finally get him on the ground, and this junior turning in a big play after the catch. 3rd down, a lot of times it comes down to not necessarily who's the most open, who do you trust the most?
Yeah, it's not about the X's and the O's. It's about the Jimmys and the Joes. And when my guy's better than you and I get you matched up out wide and I know I trust you, I'm finding you.
Guys, let's take a minute here and look big picture for Tennessee. They're the new #1 team in the country. What do they need to do to stay in that spot?
Well, and it's cool to see this team earn that, right? Like, they haven't been #1. They had to go get it on the field, and now it's got to stay on the field, Jesse. One game at a time. Don't get over our skis. Think about too many things in the future. Think about today.
Yeah, they've got to have a sense of urgency now, especially knowing with that #1 beside the name, they're going to get everybody's best shot. So they've got to step up. They've actually got to elevate their play now.
Throws toward the end zone. Oh, right through his hands. They came out attacking, wanted to impose their will, and they missed a big chance on that one. Plenty of work to do here on 2nd and long. Defense there to make the stop after a pickup of 2 to the 30.
And, man, the big fellas up front, they don't get a lot of credit. They don't get talked about a lot unless it's negative, but they're the big component, man. They've got to get some push, to get some running lanes, get this running game going. They're the ones that make it go.
From the gun, the ground game. Collisions and power on display, and after all of that, just back to the line of scrimmage. Looks as if they'll send out the field goal unit. He's going to have to get into this one a little bit from 47 yards away. And that is no good. Kicker couldn't quite get it through, and the scoreboard remains the same.
And sometimes I just feel like 4th down, man, just go for it every time. Like, the field goal miss-make rate. And listen, kickers have improved the last couple of years, but you left some points off the scoreboard there.
And this one will be stopped for no gain.
And just a great job by the defense being stout. All right, that's your job. Be stout up front, stuff in the run play, make them get in more passing situations, but do not let them run the football. That's one-on-one. Stop the run first.
Well, just nothing doing on that last run, and they knew coming into this one they were going to be challenged, right? This is one of the best defenses in all of college football. For them to have any shot.
Intercepted. Big play stops the drive. Bringing it back. And they'll drag him down after a good return on the interception.
Sometimes the quarterback puts that zip on it and you can hear it, and sometimes he uses the lob wedge where it takes a little time to get there. That time he used the lob wedge and the defender came in and made the interception. Big play for this defense early.
The Volunteer offense is back, and they hope it's touchdown time in Tennessee. Give to the back. Past the first down marker and still running. Defense needs to regroup as he gets it down to the 26.
When you talk about creating big plays in the running game like this makes the game really easy. Actually, when you've got a guy like this that you can hand it to with this much speed and elusiveness, just hard to bring down in the open field. What a big gain for the offense.
They'll ride the hot hand. Oh, he just handled it poorly, and it's a fumble. Defense falls on the ball. Going to be a turnover.
Offensive players, when they got the ball in their hand, they're trying to make plays, right? Trying to make you miss. There's nothing better than closing that gap and sticking that head right in that guy's chest and causing a fumble.
That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball. Didn't get much done on that first play of the drive. It's 2nd and 11. They'll run play action. And they get to the quarterback and knock him down back into 16. Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On 3rd and long, no secret what he needs here. And he's all bottled up, and now it's worse. The ball's loose. Once that ball was loose, offense didn't have a chance. Defenders everywhere. It's a turnover. It has been all defense all the time in the early going as we wrap up the first quarter, and the stats certainly reflect that. Let's see if the offenses can find a little rhythm here in the second. They'd love to start this quarter off with a touchdown right here. Tight end in motion, see how the D reacts. Trying to slam in. He's got it down to the 1-yard line right on the doorstep of Pater. Looking for just one more yard. It's 2nd and goal. Tries again to get it in. Touchdown, Tennessee! How about this back staying on track and getting it in on the option?
And they finally lift the lid. Man, I didn't know if we were going to be 0-0 going into the half, going into the 4th quarter. The offense finally puts a drive together, breaks that seal. Excited to see now if this opens things up, calms people down, and lets them have a little more success.
Getting ready for the extra point after the first score of the game. And with the extra point, they get the first 7 of the game. They didn't have a whole lot of real estate in front of them when they took over possession, but they wasted no time. Couple of plays into the end zone. And he takes this from inside the 5. And they'll bring him down to get the offense started on the next drive. Vanderbilt has it back and heading out to go on the attack. They're trying to put something, anything together to get that goose egg off the scoreboard down 7-0. And they pick up just a few on that completion. Try to make up for some of that lost ground on second down. Looking to throw, it's Pavia. Finds a tight end. He steps out of bounds, but it will be enough for a first down.
Man, these plays are really, really simple. Really easy to run. I like it. Just drop back as a quarterback, see the big fella, wait for him to get open, hit him, get a nice positive gain.
And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. So now it's second and long. Looking to fire. Catch in the middle, it's Stowers. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that first down marker. Neyland Stadium, alive, a cauldron of orange noise on third down. Rushes on him. Quarterback feeling the pressure, and down he goes at the 22. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. The Commodores will call on their punt team. That last punt basically flipped the field. They'd like to do it again. Hauls it in at the 40. Makes a move. Return's going to get it up around midfield. He'll be down at the 49-yard line. So here is the Tennessee offense. Took the last drive in for a touchdown. They'll try to do it again on this one. It's a fumble. Defense grabs some football, and there he goes.
Man, and it was just the impact of the hit that dislodged the football from the ball carrier. There was a heat-seeking missile coming in there, and he knocked that thing loose.
Quick pass on the fly motion. The defense wouldn't let him loose there, and it was a completion, but they lost yardage. After getting knocked back to open this drive, it's second and 12. Caught behind the line. It's Hudson. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground to cover to pick up the first. Better find the earplugs. Here comes the noise, backing this defense on third down. Quickly out on the screen to the wide receiver. He ended up going backwards on the play, and they will not convert that third down. And the Commodores decide to punt it away. And that is textbook instructional video. Out of bounds right around the goal line. They've got a little time here to put together a productive drive late in the half. They didn't find much room. He'll pick up a couple out to the 5.
That's a really good job by the defense, wrapping them up, getting them on the ground, take away that run game, make them one-dimensional, put them in passing situations. Really good job by the defense.
Let's send the tight end in motion. To throw, it's Aguilar. And he dropped it, just didn't look the thing all the way in.
It doesn't matter who it is, receivers, in this case, a tight end. You get open, you sometimes start to look at that green space in front of you, and you just take your eye off the football, lose your concentration a little bit, and miss that opportunity for possibly a big play.
Throws to the tight end. Another incompletion on third down.
What a great play by the defense. Listen, that's why he plays defense. Yes, I get it. I get the jokes. Defensive guys can't catch real well. But the offense, they caught a big-time break right there. That could have been disaster on their side of the field. Could have been a big turnover that led to points.
Let's see if they can get something going here late in the half. Here comes the heat. Quarterback feeling that pressure, and he's knocked down at the 42. They've already racked up big sack numbers. It's starting to snowball, and they're ready to go again. Clock stops. We have reached the 2-minute timeout, and they've got a chance to lock this thing up before the break. This offensive line has just been unable to keep them away from the quarterback. Now it's second and long. Off the Another play fake. Makes the grab. It's Alexander. And the defense settled in to stop that one for a short gain. Now facing a 3rd and long. Looking downfield, and he needs a bunch. Always a welcome play from the defense as they get a sack at the 47.
I'd be worried right now if I were this head coach. I've already had my starting quarterback knocked out of the game. I'm watching my backup quarterback now get ragdolled around as well. What can we do to protect him and give ourselves a chance to win this game?
No opportunity to run it back as the ball goes out of bounds. Plenty of time left in the half here as they take over, but they will want to be efficient here in the final 2 minutes. Quarterback doing what he does best. He can move. Connection to the right. Creates a little space. And that one looked as if it might go all the way, but they picked up more than 40 yards before the touchdown-saving tackle.
And what a massive play for the offense. Not only getting the football across the 50, but they've now put themselves in position to steal a few more points here before the half.
Finds a man in the middle. Get it down to the 28-yard line. It is a first down, and they have to show some urgency here. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. To the air, it's Aguilar. Fires deep toward the end zone. And it's incomplete. If you're going to take a hit like that, you might as well hang on to the ball.
This defense has a lot of speed, especially in the secondary, and you saw that speed. That defender got to that receiver so quick, and because of the hit, incomplete pass.
Throws to the wideout. Intercepted to stop the threat. And they'll close in on him after a good return on the interception.
Zone equals eyes. When I say that, DBs, linebackers, all covering the middle of the field. So many guys over the middle of the field trying to take away the easy stuff, but reading the quarterback's eyes the whole time. Whenever he breaks to throw that football and that hand separates from the ball, I'm breaking on it. You could tell they had a beat on it. Nice cut, nice instincts. Give me that INT.
From the gun, they'll give it on the inside. He'll be brought down, and that's the final play of the half. We've played 2 quarters here. Time to go to Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
Man, great energy in that building. There always is when these two get together. And a fun first half between these rivalries. And talk about a first half for the dude in that backfield. That coaching staff has been giving rave reviews on a weekly basis. And through 2 quarters today, he's been a complete game changer. He's breaking the will of this defense, and that's something that's just very tough to quantify.
The Commodores will line up to kick off and start the second half. Fielded in the end zone, it's Newton. He stopped at the 23, a couple of yards short of where he would have been with a touchback. Tennessee ready to go to work the Big Orange offense on the field. As they get ready to start this third quarter, think how big the lead might be if they'd taken care of the ball.
Well, the game might be over, Reese, but if you're...
All kinds of room to the right. The 30. He's at the 10. And he just kept running, and he ran away from the crowd, and he'll take it in. Touchdown, Volunteers! They've extended this lead, guys, but sometimes in a rivalry game, you get down and you fight back that much harder.
Man, you've seen crazy comebacks and crazy swings of momentum in rivalry games. You just need that first thing to break your way, Paul.
I think it really comes down to their key playmakers, David. They can come back, but these guys need to take ownership. Now's the time. In this type of game, they have got to step up and start making plays.
Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. And the extra point makes it 14-0. That's the kind of drive everybody loves. OC quarterback, one snap, put it in the end zone. On the run from inside his own 5. And they'll haul down the returner to start us on the next drive. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. Wants to go up top on first down. They'll run the screen. Good pickup on that play. It'll bring up 2nd and 4. And the Commodores with myriad options after that big pickup on first down. they'll keep it on the ground. Tripped up at the 25 after picking up 4. The noise reverberating off the checkerboards and Nealon on 3rd down. He'll sneak it and try to surge forward.
And David, on 3rd and inches right there, that's often a decision the quarterback predetermines. Who's my best guard? That's the guy I'm going to try to get behind.
And I know that defensively too, but I'm just trying to dive and create a pile, but it's so hard to stop that play. That's why you see it ran so successfully.
And he never had a chance, just stopped cold as soon as he got it. The Commodores have put themselves in dire straits after that last play at 2nd and a mile. They'll try it over the left side. Got room to work. Tackle is made at the 28 after a pickup of 3. Wow, this offense is doing nothing. They've already punted 4 times and staring at the possibility of a 5th. On 3rd and long, trying to have a big completion here. Got it in the middle, it's Sherrill. And they'll stop him about 5 yards short of the 1st. And the Commodores will punt it away on 4th down. They've been busy out there to punt for the 5th time today. Fields to punt and try to pick up some yards. Tries to find a little more running room on that return, but he'll be stopped at the 36. The Volunteer offense is back, and they hope it's touchdown time in Tennessee. Keeps looking downfield. On the run, deep down the right side. And it falls in, complete. But it could have been much, much worse as the defender was right there. What will they dial up on 2nd and a long way to go?
That is such a great play by that defender, and how many times on deep balls do we see PL? Do we see pass interference? In situations just like that, that defender did an outstanding job.
They'll line up right at the 48-yard line on 1st and 10. Might as well give it to him again. Creates a little room. They stop him just a length or 2 short of the 1st, and man, what they can do on 2nd down here. The Volunteers come to the line. This situation, you might see a shot play. He leaves it with his back. And he'll go down, but he delivered the business end of his stiff arm to that defender on the way. It's 1st and 10. They've moved it to the 41. Looking to the big tight end. Got him downfield. They finally get him on the ground, but he's got an explosive play for the 1st down.
It's a nice play call there. You've got 2-possession lead. You're trying to keep the defense guessing, right? Because you've got that lead, they know you're going to run it, but you still have got to be able to sprinkle in some shot plays and some vertical throws. That was really, really good thinking on that last play call by the offense.
He's dragged down at the 12 as they try to cash in on this red zone opportunity. It'll be 2nd down, and remember, they can pick up a 1st without scoring. Dances away. Touchdown ball! Snagged in the end zone to give them 6.
And it's so underrated. The relationship between a QB and a wide receiver, the timing, the ability to know where he's going to be and be accurate with the football, that's what leads to nice touchdowns, Jesse.
Well, and the chemistry between these two guys has to be great when you're throwing into the end zone because coverage is going to be tight. The throw might not be perfect, but this is something these two guys have been repping in practice over and over and over, and it's paying dividends now on game day.
He'll try to tack on one more. The kick is up and good and put one more on the lead. They took it 64 yards right down the field. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. Here he comes from inside his own 5. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. Vanderbilt has the ball again, and here comes that Commodore offense. Trailing by 3 touchdowns. If you're going to get back in it, David, the time to start is right now.
Got to start now. Defense giving up points on that last possession. Again, the offense is going to have to score, and Jesse probably score pretty quickly.
Yeah, you got to go tempo. You're going to have to try to fit in as many plays as you can throughout the rest of this game. But I think more than that, you got to eliminate the negative plays. No more
There he goes! And a nice run there before the defense finally makes the stop. 3rd down, and this offense is already in a world of trouble. They could really use a conversion, not to mention multiple scores. They'll try to power their way ahead. And I don't think he got there. No, they stopped him short. He does not pick up the first down. The Commodores will send out the punt unit. And these guys have been busy. Sixth punt of the day. Tries to find a little more running room on that return, but he'll be stopped at the 36. They'll try to put a drive together starting from the 36. Looking downfield, it's Aguilar. He's going for a big play downfield. Oh, he had it. The deep ball was there, and it just trickled through his fingers. They're dealing with a second and long. The give out of the gun. Got the first down and more. He's piled up 82 yards rushing and getting ever closer to that 1,200-yard mark. Here they come, 1st and 10 from the 48. Right back to the well. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. They got nothing on the last play. It's 2nd and 10. The give from the gun. Just a 1-yard gain leaves him with 3rd and 9.
And that run really didn't go anywhere, and a lot of times we don't focus on it enough, but how important those 5 guys are up front. To get on those defensive linemen, to try to move them out of the way.
He's going to let it go. Hits him in stride at the 10. Gets it inside the 5, down to the 4, and it'll be 1st and goal. The Vols are rolling down the field. They'll use the running game on 1st and goal. Touchdown, Tennessee! Excellent pass by the back on the option.
Wow, this offense, they have a lot of faith in this running back. Knowing if they get down in this area of the field, he can get it done and he can answer the bell. 2 rushing touchdowns already for this offense.
They'll try to add another to their lead. And the extra point makes it 28-0. So that scoring drive took only 6 plays. Kickoff unit is out there again, and this crowd is feeling themselves after that last drive. Fielded in the end zone. It's Brown. That is a decision he will likely regret. He brings it out of the end zone, and he's knocked down at the 10. 90 yards in front of them as they start the drive at their own 10. The give to the back. And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield. After getting knocked back to open this drive, it's 2nd and 12. Now the play fake. Oh, they're after him. And the sack all the way back at the 5. Time winding down in the quarter as they come to the line. On 3rd and long, hoping to throw beyond the sticks. And they got him in the end zone for a safety. We've come to the end of the period, and Tennessee leads it. Let's take a quick look at the national rankings to see how this playoff race is shaping up. I guess if you're an optimist, the stage is set for a massive 4th quarter comeback. Out of the crowd, and now he's got room.
Returner brings it out to the 40, and your Tennessee Volunteers will take over.
So here is the Tennessee offense. This has been exactly the way you draw things up, David. The offense has really been moving the football.
And it's been great execution. They've done exactly what they've wanted to do. Build the lead. Now Palmer's a different animal. Now you got to protect it.
You can
Wide open on the right. He gets it inside the 30 and out of bounds at the 29, and they are rolling. They made the defense pay with that last big chunk of yardage. Now 1st and 10 from the 30. Finding an escape route. Big pickup on the ground here to keep this drive moving and give them a 1st down.
What a run. Great speed, great vision, elusiveness, and David, he's tackled down close to the goal line.
Yeah, and this offense, when you can run the football like this, man, you will have success, especially in the red zone, trying to get touchdowns.
And the Vols will try to put one on the board on 1st and goal. And he waltzes in for the score. Touchdown, Volunteers!
And it hasn't mattered what they've called guys offensively all game long, or who's been on the field, what personnel groupings there have been. They're simply executing at a higher level than this defense, and they're keeping their foot on the pedal here in the fourth quarter.
Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. And they did tack on that extra point with no problem. Quick strike offense on that three-play scoring drive. Kickoff unit has been busy as they have built a big lead, and they're trying to hold on to it. On the move from inside his 5. And the return man is stopped, and that'll leave it up to the offense on the next drive. Vanderbilt has it back and heading out to go on the attack. And the last time they had the ball, they wound up giving up a safety, Jesse.
Yeah, that was ungood the last time they had the ball. So they got to do something here offensively to get into a rhythm, running and throwing the football. Try to find that consistency.
And try to find something positive with this offense. Forget about the safety. Those don't happen very often. Try to get some first downs together. Get some good mojo going.
They'll give him a couple that leaves him with 3rd and 8. Offense in a bunch formation. Trying to move the sticks on 3rd down through the air. And the defense makes a play, sacking him back at the 10.
And I bet the frustration meter for this offense is so high. If you can't keep your quarterback upright, it's hard to move the ball. It's hard to score points. This offensive line has not protected him at all, and that's why so many sacks keep happening.
And the returner will be knocked down. Tennessee ready to go to work the Big Orange offense on the field. They'll keep it on the ground. They want this clock to move. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. Got stuffed on 1st down. It's 2nd and 10. From the gun, the running back tries to hit the hole. Turning it on. And he'll finish the run at the end zone. Touchdown ball.
This has been a complete performance. The defense has been lights out, and the offense, obviously, just continues to pour it on. This is what you call having a great day. Putting it all together, offense, defense, complementary football.
Lining up to add another.
On for the extra point.
And with that extra point, the lead remains in the gargantuan category. That drive took no time at all. A couple of plays and finished it with a long run for the touchdown. Now to make sure this kickoff team covers properly to pay off that last scoring drive. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. Vanderbilt has the ball again, and here comes that Commodore offense. They didn't get much done the last time they had it, and to punt it away from deep in their own territory, hoping this drive will be more productive. Lost 1 on that last one. It's 2nd and 11. Back to pass. And here's a fumble way behind the line. Recovered by the defense, and he's off. Touchdown, Tennessee. This defense making a big play and putting it in the end zone.
And the defense comes with the blitz. Nice job getting to the quarterback. And don't just get there. Try to strip that football out. They get the QB to the ground. The ball's out. They scoop it up, take it all the way back to the house for 6.
They'll try to add another to their lead. And he made the extra point without problem. That is a defensive player's dream. Ball sitting there, chance to scoop it up, run with it, and they don't stop you until the band starts playing. He'll start the return inside his 5. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. Vanderbilt has it back and heading out to go on the attack. Oh, he's got a chance. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there. Still a bit short of the first down. Second down coming up. They'll ride the running back and leave it with him. Big time play by the defense. He'll lose 4.
I just think such a big part of this offense is being physical and establishing the run game. They haven't had a lot of success offensively early in this one, and that's why right there, they're not able to get this guy.
And the defense makes a play, sacking him back at the 10. And the Commodores will try to pin them back with the punt. Doesn't say much for your drive when you're looking forward to the punt. So from the shadow of his goalpost, he gets the punt away. He's got great speed. That nifty return sets up the offense and negates some of the yardage on the punt. The Volunteer offense is back, and they hope it's touchdown time in Tennessee. Using his legs, it's Thomas. Makes a pass to Marker. Is that stiff arm even a human arm? It looks like some type of steel bludgeoning device on his way to a first down. They're going to go right back to him on first down. This junior making his presence felt and making the stop after a short gain. Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on second down. Looking for a physical attack from the gun. Nice pickup on the ground there, and they'll move the sticks with the first down. And the Volunteers come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Hand off from the shotgun. He pushes it forward all the way to the 2-yard line. Going to work in the red zone, they can't pick up the first down without getting it into the end zone. The inside handoff. And they're going to put another one into the end zone as they just keep piling points on the scoreboard.
Pure domination all game long for this offense. Whether they've been running the football, whether they've been throwing the football, critical down and distances, situationally all up and down the field. This defense has had no answer for these guys. What an impressive performance by the O.
And with the extra point, the lead is even bigger. A very efficient 5-play scoring drive. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. And he takes this from inside the 5. And the return man reaches the end of the line, and down he goes. First snap of this drive will come from inside the 15 at their own 14-yard line. Got the first down, looking for more. And he's brought down after a nice gain. They've got it 1st and 10 from the 25. This quarterback part of their running game.
And this defense is more than happy with the offense running the football. They've done a great job today. I mean, they've really made this offense work so hard, earn everything they've gotten, and that's why this lead is ballooned like it has.
And the pass is incomplete, jarred loose by the hit. They've made third down offense a key. It'll be tested on 3rd and long from the 28. From the gun, wants to pass. Here's a throw downfield late. And they dialed up a shot play, but they couldn't hook up. The Commodores line up to punt it away. He's got it. They'll put a stop to that return at about the 37-yard line. So here is the Tennessee offense. What a feeling this has to be, David, in complete control and headed toward victory formation.
Yeah, no stress.
Oh, he's got some space. Smashes him with the stiff arm. They'll make the stop, but that first down ought to ice it, and they should be able to kneel this one out.
Man, sometimes it just gets frustrating, and you've just been beat down all day. This defense hasn't had answers, but now you can't let them run the football and just run it down your throat and be physical. This defense has to do something different and find a way to make something happen. And I'm a fan of this, man. Run the football, eat the clock. We got the lead. This offense has put together a nice day, man. Like, just Balance, rhythm, timing, play calling, everything has worked. That's why they've built this lead. They've had a great day today.
Timeout is called by the offense. They have 14 seconds left.
Well, this offense has just been dialing up explosive play after explosive play. That's a big part of why they have a huge lead at this point. And even in the fourth quarter with that lead, they are still taking shots. They are still being aggressive. Pedal to the...
Got some room, headed to the goal line. The timeout stops the clock with 10 seconds to play. And while this game is all but decided, the offense's job is to score. So they might try to score again. They'll dial up the run on 1st and goal. And they're going to score again. Yet another touchdown as they just add to their total.
Some would say run out the clock. Some would say I don't need to add points. But here's the thing. It's your job to stop them on defense. Now listen, the handshakes, they might get a little bit interesting after this game, but the offense did their job.
And the extra point just tacks a little bit more onto this huge lead. A very efficient 5-play scoring drive. And they capped it off with a 1-yard plunge. From inside the 15, here comes the return. Just never had a chance to shake loose, and he'll be brought down at the 24. After this, it'll be a wrap. Wants to throw on 1st down. He wants a big play here late. And the pass goes incomplete, and that's going to do it. Clock strikes 0, ball game is over.
You know what's great about rivalry games? Each side hates every wretched breath the other one sucks into their greedy lungs. Figuratively speaking, of course, and when you win, oh, is that sweet.
It's glorious. To be able to brag, to be able to text message your buddies, to be able to post stuff on social media, it's a lot of fun. I think fans like it more than anybody, but it's something that every year you have a couple games starred. This was one of them, Jesse. They took care of business, and now you move on to the next.
They really did, and we saw some great individual efforts in this game by the winning team, too. So cool to see some of these players that have had terrific collegiate careers make some of the biggest plays of their lives in this game, in a rivalry game that just means so much. This was a fun one to call.
That will put the wrap on things from here. For David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis. You've been watching another presentation of EA Sports College Football.